Whether it's your broken English or ineffective communication skills, or a situation where you will be getting a chance to present your thoughts effectively, or you can say any presentation, any meeting where you will be presenting your personality. And throughout this process, what matters the most? Your confidence. And trust me, most of the people, they struggle with self-confidence. They do not know how they can build their confidence. Many a time I used to get this question that, ma'am, we want to speak English confidently rather than fluently. Now understand that confidence does not limit to your spoken English only. It matters and it is reflected in every part of the scenarios of your life. And it is the only asset that can take you anywhere in this life. And building confidence, trust me, it's not that easy. And at the same time, it's not a one-day process or a miracle. It is a never-ending process, and it is only developed by our own experiences and the surroundings we live in. People usually have this myth that confidence is an innate skill or an ability. People are born with confidence. No, they are not born with confidence. It is a skill that we developed with the help of our time, and gradually, slowly, we get to know that what are the factors which are responsible to boost our confidence or to keep ourselves underconfident. And today, I will help you to identify those traits that can help you to build your self-confidence. So hello everyone, my name is Dr. Shruti Soni and I'm your English coach who does not only help to elevate your English skills but at the same time to make you a groomed personality. And today's topic is the topic with everyone struggles, right? You are going to identify yourself with this situation as well, and it is not a matter that a confident person also cannot feel underconfident in some situations. It is applicable to everyone, but how we can help to boost our confidence, that matters the most. And today I'm going to help you identify those areas. So first, understand that what are the scenarios that affect our confidence. The first one is your surrounding, the surrounding that you are born in, whether it's supportive or non-supportive. Your academic career, it could be your school time, college time, your friends, your relatives, your acquaintance. So where you keep yourself surrounded means in which aura, in which surrounding you keep yourself in. That actually decide a lot of things in your confidence building. Next is your actions. Like what kind of actions do you take when you are in certain situation, whether you run away from the situations or whether you face any challenges and try to overcome with a perfect solution of it. And the next scenario that I feel is your thinking process, like how you think, what is your thought process. Means, for example, if someone is going to give you judgment or criticism in certain scenario, means आपको feedback दिया, but how you are able to take that feedback, that matters the most. If you are going to take that feedback to improve your personality, then definitely it is going to help you to boost your confidence. So these are the three scenarios. There could be many scenarios because I believe that these are the scenarios that build the foundation of your confidence. Now let's start with the tips that I would like to give you, and trust me, these are the daily tips. When I'm going to tell you these tips, you will identify ki, okay, this is what I do on a daily basis, or I face other situations on a daily basis, but I was not aware that these factors can help me to make my personality confident all the time. So the first step is kindly remind yourself of your achievements and strength. Yes, self-realization is the first step to identify your confidence and personality. First, if you're going to identify your achievements and strength and you are going to remind, you are going to appreciate yourself instead of taking that validation from the other people. If you are going to appreciate yourself, that is going to give a spark to your confidence. And here what I'm talking about, when you are going to appreciate your achievements, it doesn't mean that you need to consider that you are the only one, you are the best person on this earth. Please do not, I'm not talking about the negative aspect of it, positive aspect of it, that you appreciate your strengths and your achievements, and it is going to help you to boost your confidence so that you could always do better in your further actions. Doesn't mean that you are going to think that, okay, I'm the best, now I do not need any improvement. That scenario is going to keep you an overconfident personality. And similarly, the next point is when you understand that what fuels your confidence. मतलब ऐसा क्या है आपकी लाइफ में जो हमेशा आपके कॉन्फिडेंस को फ्यूल देता है. फ्यूल here means encourage, to encourage your confidence. It could be any passion, it could be any talent, it could be any creativity of your personality. So identify your passion or creativity where you can put your 24/7 hours. Like for me, it is teaching. I can do anything for this passion, right? Because if I'm in this occupation, it is only because of my passion, and I am lucky that my passion and occupation, they are the same. So identify your creativity because this actually gives a lot of confidence. Invest your time and energy into your creativity and see yourself that how your confidence is going to build up. Because जो हमें अच्छा लगता है हम अगर उस पे अपने efforts डालते हैं, so you are putting not your mind, you're putting your heart and soul into those actions. And once you're going to put your heart and soul into those actions, you feel good, you feel rejuvenate, and this is actually indirectly going to spark your confidence. And we are human beings. Just remind yourself this thing also. You're not a machine. You are a human being, so you will make certain mistakes. So the next tip is that try to learn from your mistakes, and before that, try to accept your mistakes. Many times I have seen people that they do not accept their mistakes, and because they feel like it might be to their ego, it might be any other factors, but if you are going to identify your mistakes and if you're going to acceptance of that mistake will help you to work upon those mistakes. And once you are starting working upon those mistakes, you are going to grow, and once you will be growing, your confidence will also grow. Means अगर आप grow करेंगे, if you know that you are doing better in your further actions, it means you are improving. It feels like, okay, I'm doing better, and once you will be doing better, you will be a confident personality. So first, learn from your mistakes, accept your mistakes, and once you will be accepting your mistakes and learn from them, trust me, you are on the pathway to success and to become a confident person. Similarly, you need to push yourself from a comfort zone. Don't be in a comfort zone, because your comfort zone is never going to give you the results, the outcomes that you are looking forward to, and it makes you lazy. It makes the scenarios and your actions procrastinated, and this is one of the major factors that when we procrastinate our work, it could be personal work or professional work, it is not going to give you the results, and this is also going to affect your confidence building. But if you think that this is my comfort zone is giving me all the things that I desire, then it's fine. But if you are the one who thinks that you are already suffering from your confidence building, then I strongly suggest you that come out of comfort zone, take the risk, do not run away from the situations where you will face any obstacles, where the situations are not favorable to you, because trust me, it is life, and life means ups and downs. If you are on the up zone of your life, then it's great. Once you will be in the down zone of your life, try to overcome from that, and once you will be overcome from that, again you will be rising. And the last is your appearance. Actually, it matters. आप कैसे दिखते हैं, what kind of clothes that you wear, what is the choice of your clothing. Here, what I mean, please understand, I'm not talking about that you need to wear branded clothes. You need to wear any type of cloth that gives you confidence, because being a presentable personality in the public, that is the first step towards your confidence building. And if you're going to follow all these steps, then trust me, you know how to believe in your ability. You know how to overcome your negative thoughts as well, because this is also one of the most important factors. But I'm going to talk about in detailed version of it in any of the videos in future, not now, but yes, once you will be following these steps, that will definitely help you to overcome the negative thoughts and will give you the surrounding where you can motivate and inspire other people as well. So follow these tips and see the results and see the magic, because these are my personal tips that I follow on the regular basis whenever I am feeling underconfident at that time also, and whenever I'm feeling confident. So do let me in the comment section below that which type of tips that you are already following, or you could also share some of your thoughts and tips that how or which factor helps you to boost your confidence. It might help other people as well. So if you like this video, then do not forget to like, share, comment, and share it with your people, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. So, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.